What if a single visit meant to heal old wounds turned into the most scandalous royal drama of the decade? That's exactly the storm brewing after Princess and allegedly released video footage showing Prince Harry in a very compromising moment, caught trying to influence Queen Elizabeth's will during what was supposed to be a reconciliation visit at Clarence House with King Charles. Whether fact, fiction, or just palace gossip on steroids, the whispers alone have set off a frenzy. And in true royal fashion, every twist feels like it could have leapt out of a Netflix script. The idea that Harry, once the cheeky golden boy of the monarchy, would meddle with the Queen's will sounds like something out of an epic courtroom saga. But this is no quiet family misunderstanding. This supposed footage, if true, is the kind of thing that could shatter what's left of his fragile ties to the crown. Let's dive deeper into how one alleged act could unravel decades of royal tradition and family loyalty. The timing couldn't be juicier. Harry's visit to Clarence House was billed as a chance to patch things up with King Charles after years of public feuds, Netflix documentaries, and explosive memoirs. Instead of reconciliation, the headlines now claim it turned into suspicion and scandal. Imagine going home to fix broken bridges only to walk out accused of trying to rewrite royal history. That's not just family drama, it's dynasty-level chaos. But here's where the story gets murkier. According to the whispers, Princess Anne was the one who brought the alleged video into the spotlight. Known for her no-nonsense attitude and razor-sharp dedication to royal duty, and has always been the family's quiet enforcer. If she really has footage, you can bet she wouldn't release it lightly. Which begs the question. Was this a protective act for the monarchy, or a personal stand against her nephew's growing rebellion? Think about it. Queen Elizabeth's will isn't just about money. It represents legacy, centuries of carefully guarded tradition, and symbols of continuity. If Harry really did try to alter it or even push for certain inclusions, it would be a direct challenge to the institution that shaped his entire life. What could drive him to that? Was it desperation, resentment, or simply a misguided attempt to secure a better future for Meghan and their children? Here's the twist that keeps royal watchers glued to their screens. The very act of Princess Anne releasing this footage flips the narrative. She's usually the family member who avoids media drama, the one who rolls up her sleeves and gets on with work while others dominate tabloids. So why now? Some suggest it's her way of drawing a line in the sand, making it clear that even the Queen's grandson isn't above royal duty. Others whisper it could be part of a larger family chess game, one where reputations and titles hang in the balance. And what about King Charles? He's caught in the ultimate father-son dilemma. Does he shield Harry from further humiliation, or stand firm with the crown? History tells us Charles has often bent toward protecting the monarchy first and family second. But in this case, the stakes are deeply personal. Could he forgive his son if the story spirals into undeniable proof? Or would this be the final fracture in a relationship already splintered beyond repair? The public, of course, is eating this up. After years of interviews, documentaries, and explosive revelations, audiences feel like they're watching a never-ending soap opera, except with palaces and tiaras. Every royal scandal seems to carry a "what happens next" cliffhanger. And this one is no different. If footage truly exists, will it ever be shown to the public? Or will it remain a tightly controlled weapon within palace walls, used only when the crown feels most threatened? Here's where things get even more fascinating. The cultural clash between the monarchy's centuries-old secrecy and today's digital transparency. In an era where almost everything leaks, could a private moment really stay hidden forever? If Anne or someone close to her has this footage, the odds of it staying under lock and key feel slim. And once it's out, the debate over Harry's intentions, greedy, protective, or misunderstood, will ignite like wildfire. But let's flip the lens for a second. What if Harry's alleged actions were less sinister and more emotional? Consider a man who lost his mother in the most tragic way, who felt alienated from the very institution that was supposed to protect him, who has watched his wife and children endure media scrutiny like he once did. Couldn't it also be seen as a son, perhaps misguided, trying to protect his family's future? Suddenly, the villain becomes a desperate father, and the story hits differently. That's what makes this saga so captivating. It sits in the messy gray zone between loyalty and betrayal, between tradition and rebellion. And no matter which side you take, you're left asking, if you were in Harry's shoes, would you have done the same?